things don't always happen the way you want them to. Sometimes you just have to do what you know is right and trust that you're in God's hands.
A woman of wisdom was all it took to join the resistance. God bless that woman's soul. What's up, YouTubers of the world? megageekmixer here to give you guys my review on Black Lightning Episode 8. And this one was all it took for finally to get Jefferson on his feet and on the resistance side. Or better yet, to finally officially join the resistance side. But let's not get into the details. Let's just break this down. This episode finally gave us what we needed here for Jefferson and Bill Henderson to find some common ground to really join forces. And not only that, we got Black Lightning and Thunder reunited again. Oh, that was a beautiful moment right there. And in the process, we still got Lynn Pierce being as naive as she wants to be. And funny how it finally took a certain mob person to finally make her see how ridiculous she's being. And yet still she doesn't seem to get that this isn't about the Pierce family anymore. What are we gonna do with you, lady? What are we gonna do with you? But what the real kicker in all of this was that we find out that next week we get a new episode of Black Lightning, and this one will explain to us fully on how Jefferson will join the big crossover event for Crisis on Infinite Earth. So you can basically look at this next week's episode as a Black Lightning post Crisis on Infinite Earth tie-in episode, like how you would be with a comic, like a Black Lightning tie-in comic for a big comic event going on. And all I gotta say to that is yes, yes, yes! Because seriously, I was gonna be like, I was thinking that no. Here's what I was thinking. Because seriously, guys, I was seriously thinking that, well, all I was thinking is that we were going to maybe get some random out of nowhere at the end of this episode where everything just swoops out of reality. And then we somehow get Jefferson Pierce to show up and Flash. And then he'd just be like, what happened to my Earth? Where's my family? Where's everything else? But nope. We're getting a full-on linked tie-in episode that'll link straight into the Crisis and how he'll be involved in it. I can't wait. But enough rambling on around here. Let's break down this episode, guys. So let's go ahead and start off with the Black Lightning joining the Resistance. And like I said, all it took was for someone who was Jefferson Pierce's teacher back when he was a kid. Both him and Bill Henderson. A woman by the name of Mrs. Shepherd. So as you guys know, ASA, guys just won't stop. And after what Black Lightning did last week to that other person, that woman, that other guy, Williamson, what was his name? The guy who pretty much copies other people's powers like Taskmaster from Marvel. Well, it doesn't matter. He was going even further beyond. He was going to get Mrs. Shepherd out of her house. They would go like kick her out and make her live out on the streets. No, not gonna happen there. Because that woman made sure to show you that it doesn't matter if you're a soldier for the government or not. She is a woman of true strong will, and I was nothing but admiring of her. She showed those guys that she don't care if you guys got guns or anything. She ain't moving a muscle. Yes, got to that point that Bill Henderson was able to at least get those ASA agents off her back for a minute so they could find a way to get her out. Jefferson tried to talk her out of it, but nope, not gonna happen. And this is where it went into that scene on why she's not leaving. All those great memories that live on inside that apartment that she's lived in for, I think she said 45 years. Either way, don't matter how many years, they have such fond memories. And if she's gonna allow anyone to make her go out, they got another thing coming. And yeah, that happens with people. I mean, you find your place and then you have such memories there. It's gonna be hard to make people leave. sometimes for the good reasons, sometimes for the reasons that you understand, but for the bigger picture of things, you got to do something. But hey, this is how it is in life. That happens. But finally, she ended up saying the words that needed to be said, and then that finally just made Jefferson go,
"You need to rally your troops. We're making our stand."
yes, it truly is time to take a stand. And man, was it a beautiful stand. Just blast that door wide open and just tells that guy, I ain't moving. You want to go through her? You got to go through me. And not only that, did it also bring us back Thunder and Black Lightning together again. Yeah, so Anissa, her powers are finally back. And I have not said this yet, but I have been enjoying Anissa and Peter Gamby and their crime fighting ways together. Kind of like how it was with Peter and Jefferson and stuff, but now it's just pretty much Peter and Anissa. Bear in mind, Jefferson, Black Lightning, he still works with Peter Gamby and stuff, but he kind of has to keep it a low profile with Gamby compared to Anissa, because he just doesn't want anyone to know about if Peter Gamby's alive, because I don't think any of us can deny that it had to be the ASA who did that to him last season. But either case, with her powers now back in motion, she and Peter Gamby realized they needed to get a message out to Freeland, because we found out the ASA has been spreading out lies to all other cities all around Freeland that are out of Freeland's perimeter. They've been spreading out lies saying that there's a breakout happening, and they're concealing Freeland so Freeland doesn't let that breakout get out into the other cities. What a load of crap. BS, BS, BS. But definitely, it took the combined strengths of both Gamby and Anissa, with a little assistance of Jamil and her working with the Resistance, and not to mention an unexpected help from someone from Gamby's past. They found an old radio place where they found a kid who was also part of the Pod Kids. And that kid, his name is TC, and basically he's lived there because, well, his powers allow him to talk to machines and everything. I forget what they call that, but definitely it was great to see, and boy, seeing those three working together to make it all happen was definitely a sight to see. They were able to upload that video, and now let's hope they can get some help out there on the outside to get these Freeland people free from these ASA agents, because now let's just finally go into something that's been so obvious, but Lynn has just been completely naive to it, that she just can't seem to get it at all. Yeah, as you all know, she's been thinking she's been trying to save these kids, and yeah, she has been trying to. But seriously, you're working with the ASA and you don't think they're gonna do anything to stop you from giving these kids a chance to become weapons? What was wrong with her? Because it took none other than Tobias Well to make her finally see it. And to finally see how like, even though she's doing all this stuff, ASA is still gonna make them mindless puppets, become slaves, not have a life or anything. But even though she now knows all that, still, Tobias Well has her right in her grips, because he's telling her the only way to make sure that those kids don't get controlled is for her to release him. Oh, there's only going to be bad repercussions for you if you do that, Lynn. However, there might be some sort of grain of light to it, just a little bit, and that was in the fact that since Jefferson Pierce had broken the agreement, well, that means that it was time to put, or better yet, let me put it this way, the deal was off, so that means all of his family members, like Odell promised, were going to go into the pit if he didn't stick to the deal. Well, all I got to say is, just like Jefferson, screw that deal. That deal is long gone. That deal's been way long gone. Probably like 3 episodes ago or so that deal was long gone. But no, for Lynn, she's like, no, Jeff, how could you do this? Lady, this is no longer about the Pierce family. This is about the entire city of Freeland. What is wrong with you? What is it gonna take to make you see this? Well, maybe she might kindly come to see this because, let's face it, she's only been like this because of the green light. It's the green light that's been making her be like this. I just don't know what to do with that one, but let's hope something's done to make her see how ridiculous she's being. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention during that whole resistance and Black Lightning taking a stand was that he took out that Williams guy with his powers, or better yet, well, kind of. Let's put it like this. William, as you know, he can copy the metahuman's powers. Well, he copied the wrong powers with Black Lightning. Because, yep, Black Lightning with his suit can use his powers without getting harmed. But, that guy, no way. He is just out of there. But while all that was all nice and good here, and with also Thunder finding out about Khalil, wonder what that'll lead to. We still have Jennifer going to Brandon, and well, they're connecting and bonding more. I still don't know what more will that lead into. What I do know is that next week's episode is going to focus on Jennifer, and one's got to wonder what it is that'll be happening. Looks like she's going to be battling something in her mind. As a matter of fact, why don't I let you guys see this for yourself? I'll show you the promo here.
What is this place?
We're dealing with parallel universes.
You think this is all on me now?
Whose fault is it? Things have changed, Dad. And you are gonna die. It's just you and me, Dad.
Black Lightning. New episode next Monday at 9/8 Central, only on the CW.
Yeah, that's what you got. That's what you got. And basically, all I gotta say is, what's gonna happen here? Now, we already know that it looks like Agent Odell's coming, and he's taking the Pierce family to the pit. Yet at the same time, somehow Peter Gamby's gonna learn of the multiverse. Oh, what's gonna happen come post-crisis on Infinite Earth, and this tie-in episode that's gonna be a part of it. Why isn't this actually a part of it? It kinda could be. But definitely, guys, I like this episode. Maybe not as, I'll admit, not as much as I like the previous episodes, maybe. It's kind of hard to really say on that end. I really got to try to rewatch all these to see what's my favorite episodes. But definitely, this has been a great episode. And, well, I just can't wait for next week so we can see how it all goes down with Black Lightning joining the heroes for the crisis that's about to come. But until then, guys, well, I'm going to leave it all at that. And hey, if you're enjoying my videos, all you got to do is click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified when I make more videos. And until then, Mega Geek Mixer signing out. Bye!